Hey guys, this is Shanita. I am back with another video. I have not decided yet exactly what this video is going to be, but I just sectioned off my hair for pre-pooing, and I thought that I would bring you along with me since I'm using a new product, and we will see what we can make out of this video, okay? So if you are interested in watching me pre-poo with a new product, and I'm going to show one of Honey's Handmade's very popular co-washes and some surprise ending, then stay tuned. All right, guys. So welcome back to those of you who are accustomed to tuning in. If you are new, then feel free to stick around and watch a few videos, especially this one, and see if anything interests you that you may be interested in so that you can subscribe or share this video with someone who may be interested. But I am going to walk you through just some of my typical prep for wash day purposes. So the first thing I've done was section my hair off into 6 sections. And I always do 6 because I learned that the hard way, that 4 was not enough because it was pulling the center of my head. So I have 3 here in the front, I have the center section, and then I have 2 in the back for a total of 6. I used to try to section my hair off in the typical 4 sections, and then I learned that my crown area of my hair is a completely different texture than the other parts of my hair. So if you see this area, it is shorter and way more choppy. I got a long piece here. This is typically how I know where to section it off, because this area is shorter and it is a little more textured than the rest of my hair. So this area is more of a 4B, 4C, I call it. It is completely different from the rest of the hair on my head. And so I section it off differently because, believe it or not, like, it literally has to be treated a little bit differently. And I used to try to pull it into 4 sections and learned that it was pulling my hair and stretching it in a way that it didn't like, and it broke off a lot. I finally got a trim and cut that area down. And so I keep it separate so that I can manage it, and I just kind of work around it now, even though it's shorter than the rest. So I have this brand new Honey's Handmade Peach, Ginger, and Quinoa Protein Conditioning Prepoo Serum. It is a protein-based Prepoo serum, which I have never seen before. And it says that it is made of olive oil, ginger, peach fruit oil, quinoa, castor oil, horsetail, sea buckthorn, and jojoba. So I am going to take it and use it like I would do any typical Prepoo, which I take a conditioning or refresher spray, and I like this little detangler one from Just For Me, this Curl Piece 5 in Wonder spray. And I dampen this section, and then I take this Prepoo oil and rub it in my scalp. This is a very good time to give your scalp a good conditioning as well, and that's typically when I apply things to my scalp. I like to put it in while it's damp and let it get heated, and then rinse it out. So let's see what this looks like. First impressions is it's just the oil, just the thin oil. You definitely get a whiff of ginger. So if you don't like ginger right off the bat, you're not gonna like this because it definitely has a ginger smell to it. And I take that and I am rubbing this through, making sure it gets all the way through the sections, and definitely want the ends. This is a protein serum, so it should work excellent on these brittle old ends. So far, this is smoothing through very, very good. It is very smooth. It is actually giving my hair some shine. It feels very soft. I love the way it glides through. It is not as detangling. You know how you can rub some Prepoos in and instantly just kind of come out with shed hair. I am feeling some shed hair come out, but it doesn't have that, you know, slimy, mucinous sort of texture that we're used to when we are using some of the more popular Prepoos that are out. So I'm getting some hair. So this one actually is just going to be a little bit more oil based, and I typically do do some Prepoos with oil, and I like that. But we're just going to see how this one holds up. It really does feel really great. So I Prepoo, and then I twist my hair up into this section and put it in a big Bantu knot to get it out of the way. And then I will do the other sections of my hair just like that. Okay. So I just rinsed out that Prepoo serum, you guys, and I'm a little surprised about that. I have a lot to say about that, but I'll tell you toward the end. So be sure to watch to the end of the video so I can give you the details about that and let you know what I think about it. So now I am about to co-wash with Honey's Handmade Black Soap Honey Avocado Co-Wash. I know this is a very, very popular co-wash, and I haven't seen a whole lot of reviews on it, so I thought I would come on and just show you that and how I use it and let you know what I think about that as well. So this is my hair, and I actually rinsed out the Prepoo serum, and this is what it looks like thus far. It does feel like I've had protein in it. I definitely can say that. But so here is the co-wash, and you know, this is already going to be a con. It is a very liquid, it's not liquidy, it's just runny, right? So this is the consistency of the co-wash, and it's in this jar. Now, if I were in the shower like I typically would be, this would get messy. My hands would no doubt already be slippery, and I would have to be holding on to this and kind of scooping this out, which I don't like for sanitary reasons. And then water may get in it, and then you've got a, you know, mildew problem or a product that's gone bad. So I don't like that. So I'm gonna dip some in and show you the best I can. So of course I want to put it at the scalp of my hair. It instantly lathers. It feels good. It really is a very slippery feeling product. So that is going to help a lot with the it being moisturized and also spreading. It spreads really, really well. So the ingredients in here are water, black soap, avocado, shea butter, raw honey, honeyquat, olive, cranberry seed, cherry kernel, and Jamaican black castor oil. So black soap, I don't know if you know anything about that. It is a very, very cleansing product. You can buy black soap on its own in bar, or you can buy it in a liquid form, and I love to use it for other purposes, but I have not used it in my hair because I know how stripping it can be just on my skin. So thank God for all these other moisturizing ingredients: the avocado, the shea butter, the honey, the Jamaican black castor oil. Like, it is really offsetting some of that stripping feeling from the black soap. So I am going to put this in my scalp. I'm going to spray more water on here and make sure it has enough water on it, because if not, I will definitely use a lot. The more water I have on here, the more it can spread. And I will run this from my roots, and then I normally just kind of run it down the strands of my hair like so. I don't, bald my hair up, that kind of thing, because that is what caused tangles. When I'm washing my hair, I try to keep it in straight of a position as I can. I hold the ends, I rub the roots, and when I need to do the strands, I just run the suds down my hair like that. And when I rinse it, again, the water is coming into my scalp and it is continuing to push the suds and the cleansing properties down the ends of my hair. So I just want to show you how I do that. I know people are always curious as to how you use a liquidy product like this. So that is what I am going to do. This doesn't say mint, but I definitely smell a mint in there. Nothing on here says anything about a mint, but maybe there's a few drops of some sort of mint essential oil or peppermint or something. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that, and I am going to do that to all of these sections, and then I will be back, okay? So I want to share with you what I think about my Honey Handmade cleanser. I pre-pooed with the peach ginger Prepoo serum. You guys, I was really not expecting that to be good. I actually ended up sleeping in it all night. That is an excellent Prepoo because it is olive oil based. So there's mostly olive oil in it, and olive oil is known to be one of those penetrating oils. So when I got up and took the caps off, my hair had completely absorbed all of this product. Like, it didn't even feel greasy or oily to the touch. The olive oil and all those extracts just absorbed completely into my hair. It almost felt dry, like dry to the touch, not, moisture level dry. But the fact that it wasn't not dripping, no oil, no grease, it just felt as if I'm touching my hair now. Didn't come away with any residue. That was an amazing Prepoo. And not only that, because it had that quinoa protein in it, my hair felt so strong. It was soft because of the olive oil, and that's just one of the features of it. It was just weird, but it was so good. If you've watched my other video, you know that the smoothie and the butter that went to that line was a no go, not at all. So, but the and that is in my wash day video from last week if you're interested in watching that. But that Prepoo was very good. My hair felt soft. It had detangled. It had absorbed all of that moisture from the olive oil and those extracts, and it felt amazing. So when I went into the shower to rinse it out, of course the water hitting the hair, so oil and water don't mix, right? So when the water hit the hair, this oil that's on the hair, it just made the water run off in a way that the shed hairs were just hanging from the ends. It was an amazing Prepoo. I loved that. So if you have not tried that and you see it, or you have it in your stash and you're thinking because it has protein in it, maybe, it might not be something you'll use, you have to try it. You have to try that. The only thing with that was it was a 4-ounce bottle, and I definitely used half of it. So I may have one more use out of that, but it was really good. I will definitely use it again, maybe the next time I'm doing one of my moisture routines. And so I wouldn't use it on a week where I'm going to do a whole lot of protein, but my hair felt very strong and very soft. It detangled. It did its job. Very good. Now, the black soap, honey, and avocado co-wash. I don't know if you have tried this or not. This is one of the best sellers, and for good reason. This is some of the best co-wash on the market, in my opinion. This was so slippery. It has, let me tell you what's in it. So let's figure out what was causing so much slip. It has water, black soap, avocado, raw honey, honey guar, olive fruit, cranberry seed, cherry kernel, and Jamaican black castor oil. between the honeys and the avocado and castor oil, I'm gonna say that's what it was. This was so softening to my hair. I was able to detangle my hair with it, but because of the black soap in it, obviously, it cleansed it. My hair was clean, my scalp felt good and refreshed, and this just glided through my hair. There really was no need to do a conditioner after this. This is a shampoo conditioner all in one. I don't know if it's more cleansing or more conditioning. I'm going to say more conditioning. I'm going to say more conditioning because I had pre-pooed at that point. So my hair was, it had the oily, it had been, had oil on it, and it cleansed all of that off. And yet it left it so soft. I almost felt like I'd rinsed out a deep conditioner. That's how good this is. If you have not tried this from Honey's Handmade, you really need to get some. She really needs to put this in a bigger container. And speaking of container, that is the con with this product. It's in this jar with this wide mouth on it, so you're trying to use it in the shower. So your hands are already wet. You're trying to hold on to this product, to this jar that has this product in it that is very gloopy. And so it runs. So between, we got the tag here. So between trying to handle my hair, open the jar, scoop some out with my hands, put the jar back down, and handle my sections of hair, it was just too much. It was too much. I think the product is thin enough that it probably needs to go in a jar, just a regular stand-up bottle, and with a screw-off cap, because I get that it may not be thin enough to squeeze through like a flip cap, but at least if it were in a bottle with a screw off top, you got this much to control. So if you're pouring it in your hands or in your hair, then you can control how much is kind of coming out based on squeezing the bottle. But this was terrible, and I have got to figure out some other way to use it the next time. And so I will try to go through my empty stash and see if I have something in it that'll use. Wonderful, wonderful product. But if you've used this before, then you know what I'm talking about. It's just way too much to manipulate in the shower. So that is my review on that. I'd love to know if you've used this co-wash before. I want to know what you think about it, and then what do you think about this jar. The product itself is worth every penny, every single penny you pay for it. But it cleansed very, very well. So I'm very satisfied with that. I just feel like they need to put it in a different container because I don't want the water running in it, to get it all watered down, and then maybe dealing with some sanitary conditions there. It just made the whole thing sort of a slippery mess. So that is my opinion of the Honey's Handmade Black Soap Honey and Avocado Co-Wash. Honey's Handmade has a million wonderful, wonderful products, and I highly, highly suggest you get something from the brand if you have not. So if you have any questions, you guys, let me know. Put them down below. Thank you so much. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I have 3 videos that I'm currently editing right now, and I want to share with you all as much as I learn. I want to pass it on to you and maybe put you onto something new or save you some money, okay? So thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. I'll be here tomorrow, so tune in for tomorrow's video. Until next time, bye-bye.